Hello and welcome back to Good Game Nation, where we bring you all things TCG. My name is Preston. I'm here with Sam. Say hello.
Hello, it's the first video. That wasn't clean. Oh no.
You want to start it over?
Absolutely not. Let's keep going.
All right. It's news day, baby. We've had a great week in releases of new cards, and another huge tournament, Tokyo Take Two, happened over the weekend. So let's jump right into Twitter and see where we left off.
Ooh, the first thing we left off with, new cards. Brulee. Sorry.
Yeah, this is
Kokoro.
what old lady Kokoro. That's what they
Yes.
called her.
Yes. She is a on play. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to one W7 card, other than Kokoro and added to your hand. She's going to be the searcher for purple. This is a good thing for purple. They had it last set. The cards weren't good, but it's a good sign at least. You know, we have a searcher for the new incoming W7. We haven't seen any of the other cards yet, but this is definitely a good start.
A great start. You want to make sure you have card movement, especially when the top decks are playing 2 to 3.
Yeah, it's a very even with one. I think you're absolutely right. It's going to be hard to contest that, but you know, something is something.
Yeah.
Because good old boy Kaido never got one, so you know.
Yeah, you don't win them all.
You don't win them all, no. And then we have, help me, Preston. You know this one's name.
Thatch?
Thatch. Oh no, they're gonna get us in the comments. I already feel it. I
Yeah,
literally
it
just,
happens.
I literally just read all these names too, and it's so embarrassing.
It's okay. This guy dies. He's fine.
Oh, he dies early.
Anyway,
he-
one drop 2K. What is it? Activate main once per turn, gain 2K, and then die.
Then he dies, yeah. And then he has a 1,000 counter. You know, I think about the current Zoro and Whitebeard decks, and I just feel like there's space for this guy. I don't know. What do you think?
Probably too slow.
Maybe.
I
Doesn't
mean,
stay on the
good
board
thing is,
either.
I believe he's searchable by Dadan, so that's good.
It's true.
He's probably too slow. It might be playable in Zoro, just because of that boost. But since you're losing field presence, I don't know how much value you want to put into this card when there's stuff that you can attack with and keep on board. So it'll be interesting to see what people do with it. I'm just skipping it at this point as a low value card, but I can't wait till they play it and prove me wrong.
Yeah, I'm going through the list mentally right now, and I see the Sunny Coons and I see the Namis. You know, I think this guy's gonna get splashed a little bit. You know, even in the Zoro list we're gonna see tomorrow. You know, I think there could be room for a guy like this. Quick 4K. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, with Zoro, he becomes a 5K on that one turn he gets to attack, so.
Play One Piece Odyssey. Having so much fun with that. Khalifa is the next card that was revealed. Khalifa was a 3-drop 4K. On play, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. Then reduce the cost up to one of your opponent's characters by 2 for the turn. And she's also a 2K combo.
Yeah.
That's a good card. You're definitely going to be playing this in your CP9 deck for the fact alone that she's a 2K combo. Then she has a great on-play effect. Draw 2, discard 2 is an amazing deck movement ability. I don't think black got a lot of draw off the top of my head. So this is definitely a trending in the right direction for a successful black deck. But hopefully.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the CP9 stuff is going to bring black out of the low to mid range to a very high level deck. And that's only a matter of time because it didn't have enough cards, I think. The people that are topping with Zed and playing Smoker in their locals probably can attest to how hard it is to build a black deck right now with such a small card pool. So just by adding this next set, it's going to give them enough, I think, to play well. We did see a Zed get, I think, top 4 at the Tokyo. So they're out there and they're working their butts off. And I think CP9 is gonna make it a little bit easier for them, a little bit more concise of a deck.
Even if this doesn't make it into, or a CP9 never makes it into a deck, this is a card that you can absolutely just stash in Z, which I think is probably end up going to happen because this is a really good on-play effect, and I definitely know that deck can use as many 2K combos as they can get, so I think Khalifa's just going to slide right into the main deck on that one.
Absolutely.
And the art is good. Here for the plot.
Of course.
Here for the plot. There it is. The Tokyo 2 tournament. These are the decks that you're going to feature in the upcoming Meta Monday. Check it out tomorrow.
Check it out tomorrow.
And the really highlight of the news, it's probably on the thumbnail. We have our second secret rare.
Yes, Sogeking from Sniper Island.
Yeah.
So funny. 7 cost 6K. This character is also called Usopp, blatantly lying.
That's a lie. Yeah, that's literally a lie.
On play, a character that costs 6 or less to the send a card 6 or less to the owner's hand, then draw 2 and trash 2, counter 1K. It's a cool effect. We were just talking about Khalifa having a draw 2 discard 2.
If we're thinking about all the secret rares that have come out so far, this has the best effect in my mind. It's easily played in a blue deck. I could absolutely just see it replacing maybe Dofi. I'm not sure. That's a tough sell. But I think maybe you could play them alongside each other. Drawing 2 and discarding 2. Thinking about a Vonk as well. Like these are mechanics that have been played already in blue. So this is a great secret rare. I'm really into it. The art looks good. I know the alt is going to be amazing with the manga panels. I'm so excited to see this card. God,
he gets the full send.
I hope so.
Manga panel version.
There's so many great panels from this arc, so I hope so. Sogeking from Sniper Island is a legend. Really comes in and saves the Straw Hat crew. Beast.
And doesn't ask for a thank you or anything.
Nope. Donates his Kabuto to Usopp and everything. So a beautiful moment. Really appreciate this king.
Yeah. It's fantastic. I love it.
Then we have a slew of black cards. Yes, this is Lucci, the next SR. We got this art teased a lot earlier. He is on play. You may return 2 cards with a type including CP from the trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. This character gains Rush.
It's pretty cool. We've seen Khalifa's going to be discarding cards to the trash. I believe he's a common right next to him. Is it brand new?
I actually don't know if I know this character. He's probably a really small side character, but I'm reading it currently as brand new.
Brand new. On play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 Navy card other than himself. Add it to your hand, then trash the remaining cards. Yeah. So with Lucci being able to pull cards from your trash, this sending cards to your trash, and all of set 1 being Navy, you might be able to find a good mix where you're searching stuff with brand new and putting the important stuff back to your deck with Lucci. I think the only thing that's going to matter for Lucci is just making sure you have 2 in your discard so that he gets Rush. I don't think it matters because when you put stuff to the bottom of your deck right now, unless you're searching with the 3 or 4 searchers in Law, you're not going to cycle through your deck. You're not going to see those cards again, at least as the game is now. So just putting them back to your deck is more of a cost to get Rush than anything. And having a 6-drop 7K Rush is impressive for a fairly free cost. Like at that point in the game, stuff has died, so there's already stuff in your discard. Should be free to get Rush on Lucci.
It really depends on what the other CP9 cards do, I think, because right now I'm looking at a 6-drop 7K, and I'm wondering how valuable Rush is, because I'm thinking about the starter deck Smoker, who's a 5-drop 7K, who can't be killed by effects, and has another good effect off the top of my head. I think he kills things. So I'm wondering, how valuable Rush is for the black archetype. I'm very interested in brand new, though. It doesn't say search for a CP9, it says search for Navy. So yeah. We have another Navy search. I think this is the second one. No, this actually is the first one, I think. So this is a huge deal for black for deck movement. We got Khalifa earlier than this. This is things that Z and Smoker, or depending on how good the rest of the CB9 cards, Lucia is going to need. So I'm excited for black to get this speed that it absolutely desperately needs to keep up in the mid-game tempo meta that we're in right now.
Yeah, uh, black needs a searcher. This is probably good enough
Yeah.
to put into your Z deck or your smoker deck more likely. Um, and you have a few casualties, which the Navy's totally okay with.
Plot wise, they are totally okay with
On
losing.
brand.
Yeah, on fuck. That's so funny. And then we have this really cool, unexpected drop. Preston, take it away.
So this is going to be for the final round of Film Red. I believe it's leaving theater, so they're hyping it up one more time, and they're hyping it up with a couple different things. The TCG stuff that is to note is new alt arts for some of the cards for cards we already have. Some of them are stuff that was in the different promos. The
I think we
premium
have,
collection had some of these.
yeah.
But it's basically good straw hats and shanks, and then Uta. Uh, we'll try to figure out a clean way to say what each card is, but basically it's already cards that come out either in the red starter deck or set one. Um,
Or the red starter deck, the original one as well.
yeah, the set one starter deck and set one red cards.
Yep.
New arts, hand drawn,
Beautiful.
sketchy from Oda. Really cool looking art. We'll see if we get them in the US at some point.
Oh, I would love that.
But they look cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Set Robin just by looking at the effect. That's the one on mine right there. I absolutely play 4 of these. Beautiful
Yeah,
cards.
Set Robin, Starter Deck Zoro,
Starter
Starter
Brook,
Deck
Blocker
Sentinel.
Chopper, another Blocker Chopper. Has to be the card with the most alts now. I think he has like 4 or 5.
Tons.
This man needs to chill.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm really into these hand drawn arts, and I don't know what this
Oh, yeah.
is. We're trying to make it out. It looks cool though. I see a lot of our favorite characters on it. I guess that's a spoiler. Oops. Let's move on. I didn't notice that. That would be it from the One Piece Twitter. That's everything they've gotten so far, up to date. And we did get a little bit more news. We finally got the rest of the yellow starter deck. The Big Mom starter deck is complete. There are a couple cards that we didn't go over, or we are finally going to go over. So let's get into it. Only cards with effects that we didn't is going to be Charlotte Snack. Charlotte Snack is a 5-drop 6K. Dawn times when attacking, you may add the top or bottom card of your life area to your hand. This character gains Banish and plus 1,000 power for the battle.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, so this 5-drop with his effect to make him an 8K, and then he gets Banish. Yeah, it's a great effect.
Pretty good. Very solid effect. Getting up to 8K because having to have a Dawn attached
Yeah.
is going to be crucial to get that banish off. 8K is a very good power to
Yeah.
be getting over
Whitebeard.
even Whitebeard.
Whitebeard, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, forcing 3K counter out of your opponent's hand is critical on tough matchups. So most matchups.
Even with the Whitebeard boost, the 9-drop boost, you can actually contest with the 8K with this effect. So it's a really interesting effect. I keep wondering why it's Snack. That's such a funny. That's the part that's funny to me. They chose the most interesting Big Mom pirates. I'm into it.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's gonna get their moment. I'm
Yeah.
assuming the set's not gonna have a snack, so you got to put him in the starter deck.
I don't even know who Snack was. I had to Google him. Pecoms and Baron Tamago. Please. I hope I said that right. Are no effects, so they're really cool. They don't have trigger. The most interesting card with trigger is going to be the next card that we talk about. Is going to be Soul Pocus. Main, your opponent chooses one from below. They can trash one of their own life cards, or trash one life card from the top card of your opponent's life area, or put one card from the top of your deck on top of your life area. So basically, give them a life or take one of your lives.
Yeah, and it has the trigger that gets to activate main, which is the main part of this card that I think that matters. I don't see people hard casting this at 5. I see them using another effect to put it to the top of their life and then reveal to get its effect for relatively free, which is scary to have something this cool as a basically free card.
Yeah, I've been begging for a good trigger effect. It has to been for months now. I was looking for like a 3-drop 6K or something that can come out for tempo play. But this absolutely could be the card if we can find the correct deck and the correct counts to force this to cycle often enough to make this at the top of your life deck. And if you could activate this guaranteedly once or twice, I think it's very hard for other decks to contest with that. It doesn't have any of the restrictions. It's not a huge cost if you can activate it from trigger. So I think that is now the card we are trying to play out of trigger for sure. Incredible effect. Definitely something to be aware of when you play against yellow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that is it for the yellow deck. It is on dev. It's also on the card list. They'll both be linked down below if you want to look in depth.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, Championship Online Regionals, March of 2023.
Yes, we finally got a huge event in the West. I think it's everywhere. So North America has a couple, Oceania has a couple, Europe has a couple, Latin America has one. So we're getting big tournaments in March, and not only are they big tournaments, but they're well supported. I think the price support on this is probably the best so far that I've seen. Um,
Yes, sir.
so
Surprise participation. We can go through it slowly, and it's probably easier once we get to see what they look like. So participation, there's a ton here. We get an event pack, a Dawn card pack, online regional participation pack, gold Dawn card times 1, Dawn sleeve times 1, and then a regional storage times 1. And we've seen some of these. We'll go over it again in a little bit. And we add all of these to the top 128, another event pack, and then the Zoro sleeves for Dawn, and then top 2064, gold Dawn. And then we get some finalist mats for top 32, and then a serial number Luffy for second. And then the champion has everything else that we're going to show.
yeah, I think they get a box of set 2. They get a special mat
Yep.
and the cereal.
Yep.
So Dawn sleeve we've seen. Alt
These-
Zoro sleeve I think
They're
is
cool.
out. Yeah, super nice. This is the box. They're cardboard. Um,
Gold Dawn.
Gold
Beautiful.
Dawn they give away like crazy in Japan, so I'm happy to see those coming to us.
Yes.
Um,
These are cool.
this is cool. I'm disappointed that it's currently saying 1 card per pack because I think in Japan these came out all together in a special
This
sale.
came out in the anniversary box.
I don't remember where it came from, but I'm disappointed that it's 1 card per pack because people are gonna want 10 Luffys or 10 Zoros. If you can't tell, each one of these Dons is based off of a character from the Straw Hat crew. They're holofoil, absolutely gorgeous. I wish it was all 10 in
Oh, that'd be amazing.
one,
I want this Jinbei one so bad. It looks so nice.
especially because Japan got them all pretty easily that way. So
I think these are. I think you got one of each for the anniversary box. The one we had to order by December for us. It comes in July. I think
it
that's
didn't come in the premium. I think it was something
no.
different. Yeah.
Well, we are getting them. We are getting them. Currently, it says 1 card per pack. We'll let you know if we hear anything different. But currently, that is what we are hearing and seeing. And then we're getting the event pack, which we have seen before. We're getting it continuously in the West. These event cards, these tournament cards are very good. This Barton is really nice, so keep an eye out for these. Then we have new
Treasure Cup will have those.
Treasure Cup will have these, yes. The honorary participation pack. These are completely new arts of cards. These are all set 2 cards. Actually, not all of these are set 2 cards. This Sanji's from the starter deck. This Pudding's the new one. This Kabia's art is beautiful from set 2.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I was reading the teach as a set 3 card, but it's starter deck 3. My bad.
Starter deck. Croc Teach, beautiful Jaya, and this is the Jack from the starter deck as well. So good cards that I can actually see use. So very excited to get these alts.
Jack art is ridiculous.
Yeah, he looks awesome. Looks like it's water painted. Beautiful.
And they didn't have to do that to Kobe on his own card. Jeez.
I don't care. It looks beautiful.
Did him dirty.
Playing
Anyways.
it, playing it. Finalist Matt, yes, it's got the boys on it. They look great.
Yeah.
Then and then we have the championship map here. This has got all the OG admirals on it. Beautiful.
Yeah, the finalist pack is just has a finalist stamp on it. So it's the same cards but with the stamp. Looks like it's going to be
Oh
gold
yeah.
hollow foil. And then the winner mat, and then it's going to be a winner stamped promo. So they really are throwing those out with different stamps to make it super rare, super expensive, and super exciting to search for a set of those.
Yeah, very, very exclusive. These are the first time that I've seen these stamps, so it's going to be a beast. It says card set, so I wonder if you're going to get,
I hope so.
I don't know. Guess the one winner will have to, or the few winners will have to let us know.
Yep.
Then we get into Serial Luffy. We don't know which number. When we do, we'll let you guys know. But Serial Luffy still going around. And then, of course, the set 2 box. So that's always nice.
Yeah, I think this is great price support. I think participation alone is worth whatever they're going to charge you for. $20 or $30 for those few things, I think, is a decent price. If you do well, the price support gets incredible for you. So, and there's more than one of them that is accessible. And since it's online, hopefully the positions don't get sniped in a minute and a half, and we actually get to play.
I hope so. But that was very exciting tournament news, exciting cards. That was an exciting news. I was really into that.
Yeah, it was a big one. They definitely ramped it up at the end of the week to make sure we had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, they were really worried about our content flow, so they really we just texted them really quick. We were like, "Could you
You're
guys
okay.
please,
Anything. Yeah.
please, no." But thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, please do all the YouTube things like comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.